is Edwin Ukpabv. I'm from a company in the south side of Chicago and the south suburbs called Southland Care Coordination Partners, a population health company. We do the whole spectrum of activities that are both regular health related, behavioral health, physical health, as well as health risk screening and services that we also refer to sometimes as extender services, physician extender services, hospital extender services. So we're a very comprehensive end-to-end population health company that partners with large health plans, hospitals and physician practices across the region. I'm the Chief Information and Technology Officer for the company. Yeah, we, as we explored ManageEngine, some of the things that we wanted to do was, I always talk about things being done holistically. So one of the things we wanted to do was look at all of the pieces that would augment what we already had in place. We've always been a compliance conscious company right from the onset. And so one of the things we did was ended up acquiring Log360 as well as AD360. So rather than looking for components of it, we wanted to have both of them combined. And we already had in place security, compliance measures, backup, business continuity, disaster recovery, and a variety of EDR and other threat mitigation tools, including firewalls, of course, to deal with intrusion and other related threats. But we didn't feel that we had done enough to really manage the internal side of things, both in terms of user management. That was why AD came in. And as we grew, it became more complex and time consuming to manage onboarding, offboarding people. So AD360 with self-service was obviously something we really wanted to make available readily and have the users also start using more often than not. Multi-factor authentication, okay, capture, and all the other related things. Then on the management side of it, it was necessary not only to make the job of the techs that manage the Active Directory environment much more robust and seamless, but also younger, newer staff, giving them additional capabilities by creating scripts and front-end tools that makes it easier to do things. So that's on that side. On the Log360, we were really concerned about SIM and the role of SIM in terms of really managing and auditing and monitoring activities using as many of the log-related tools to keep an eye on what's going on within the enterprise, as well as to also be able to make sure that when there were potential anomalies, whether they were real or not, that we were able to decipher which was what and then take necessary steps either automatically where feasible or notification of team to then take whatever mitigation steps were necessary. So that's a big part of it. We do AD Manager Plus, obviously, and we like those features also. Well, it's been about a year now, a little bit more than a year. We already, as a business, as I mentioned earlier, we're already looking into things to do, but a unique circumstance arose that made it more imperative. We actually went through a SOC 2 certification in the past year and a half, and we're currently at the very end of high trust certification. As you can imagine, those are very extensive, very high intensity work that you have to do with third parties that are objective to really demonstrate proof, not only that you have policies and guidelines to deal with risk in totality, not just enterprise security risk, but overall risk to business, reputation, policies, HR, as well as, of course, the technology side. So we felt that ManageEngine would play a significant role. As a matter of fact, the auditors were very familiar with the product. So when we were asked to demonstrate proof, some of the things we were able to do was use some of our logs and activities already being gleaned from the initial deployment to help support what we said we were doing. So one thing is, what steps are you taking? Are you aware of necessary steps you need to take to harden your security, and then show us proof of it? So It really played an important role during our SOC 2 certification, and now we're approaching the high trust certification, which we believe we're going to be in good shape to accomplish. I'm quite impressed to see how the strides that you guys are making, and certainly plan on maintain this relationship and working with you. It's been a great experience interacting with your team over the past year.